Hello everybody, I am Elio, and let us continue playing Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door, where we're gonna jump right on in here and fight some more recolors. These are chain jumps, much like the red jumps from Chapter 3. And I like it when you jump first strike those guys, by the way, because even though it doesn't do any damage, the camera follows them as they jump around like crazy. Boing! Anyways, get tattling them. Chain jumps. HP 7, attack 6, and defense 5. Yeah, quite a lot of defense, so most attacks won't do much. Plus, you can't damage it with fire or ice attacks, so unfortunately it counts out Vivian for the most part. Luckily it has low HP, so you can take it out with a special move or item. I usually kind of like to use Scrappy against these guys, actually, but yeah, I can't be bothered to switch around, so yeah, I'll use a Shooting Star. And follow up with Quick Hammer next turn. Actually, I could Super Guard them to death, actually, because they'll be left with 1 HP. Yeah, though Super Guarding them is moderately hard. Whoa! Too late that time. Ha! I got the second one, though. I don't like when you Super Guard kill them because their chains are super long and disconnected. And you gotta be careful when Super Guarding them, because you kinda have to press the B button slightly earlier than you think you might have to. You understand if you actually played and experienced it for yourself. Anyways, we're done here. And one battle away from a level up, methinks. Monies, even though it's not much use anymore, but oh well. So, you can probably see the switch and the pipe in the background there. And the pipe that actually links to it is underneath this chain jump statue, which we can blow up with Bobbery. I guess that could be kind of hard to figure out first time through, because it might not look like you can throw Bobbery in there with the chain jump's mouth being so relatively small. Either way, though, the pipe in the background should tip you off. So, hitting that switch makes a boat panel appear. But there isn't another boat panel it links to in this area. But you may notice this plaza-looking area is rather symmetrical, so logically, there's going to be another switch on the other side, which will make another boat panel appear, as you can see in the background there. But careful when you cross this bridge, though, because you don't want this guy jumping into your face and nom-nomming it off. So, restore my much-needed FP, and I'll fight you for experience. And after taking down 3 more chain chomps, we got our level up. Woohoo indeed. So, HP, so I can level up my stats a little bit. Actually, I think each of my stats should only need 1 more upgrade, if I level up that many times. I know I'm going to level up twice more, maybe 3 times if I fight enough enemies. So, get out Bobbery here, and blow up the statue so we can get to the switch back there. I kind of like this plaza area, actually. I imagine it was a popular spot 1,000 years ago. Before, you know, the whole cataclysm and all. So, hit the switch. And it'll reveal a second boat panel, which allows you to gain access to that tower back there. But I'm not going to head there just yet. Instead, I'm going to head back to the foreground. And go to the right here, because there's a door with an area past it that I'm going to check out first. And we're back to the eerie music. I'm going to actually switch to Goombella here, because I know we have a new enemy coming up. A gasp! An actual original enemy in Chapter 8? Yes, believe it or not, this chapter is actually more original than Chapter 8 in Chapter 7 in terms of enemies. And I kind of like this enemy, actually, because of its design and idea behind it, even if it is one of the most annoying enemies in the game, with all its abilities. These are Dark Wizards, a part machine, part organic sentries old thing. HP 10, attack 5, and defense 2. Uses magic to attack and alter your conditions, so stay on guard. If there's only one left, like Magic Coopers, it'll multiply itself to confuse you. Totally goofy, but they're actually pretty tough enemies. And more so annoying with their abilities, but they're not too bad to take care of. And of course, when they clone themselves, multi-targeting attacks are useful to reveal the real one, like Yoshi's Stampede, but that won't do any damage. More useful so are Vivian's Fiery Jinx and Bob on Blast. I think Bob on Blast will actually do more damage, so yeah, you can use whatever. And that was relatively low reward, considering the enemy it was. Yeah, it was only one of them. But still. So, we have a series of corridor-like rooms here, each with an enemy in them. I'm going to take care in this room, actually, because you don't want to get into the path of this guy. Oh, he nearly got me. Yeah. I just wanted to ignore him and run right past him. Couldn't be bothered with him. So, on to the next room, which I remembered not even having any enemies, so I'm just gonna run straight on through. It's a shame, you could have put bonus enemies here, I guess. Maybe even a bombshell bill blaster. And this room has phantom embers, a couple of them. Which, by the way, do not get healed by... healed or cloned by explosions. I checked that up. And here we have a save block. No heart block, unfortunately, so you're gonna have to conserve your HP and FP on the way here. So I'll get out Goombella and head inside. Who are you? No one's disturbed me here, eons! Who dares defile this sacred place? Hey, isn't that Hooktail? We totally beat it before. What's it doing back? What? You destroyed my precious younger sister! I wondered why she hadn't written recently. Quake in fear, mortals, for I am Gloom Tale! I will avenge my sister by taking your lives and gnawing on your bones. Time for another dragon-slaying battle. It's Gloom Tale. My first wish for meat in ages. Allow me to take my time and toy with you a while. You're one sick guy, you know that? So obviously Gloom Tale here is an upgraded version of Hooktail, but with some added twists to him. So Goombella, get tattling him. Gloom Tale, I think he's Hooktail's brother. Older brother, in fact. I see the family resemblance. HP 80, attack 8, and defense 2. He'll bite or stump you and can also breathe poison on you. Great. When his HP gets low, he can throw in some other attacks as well. Wouldn't surprise me. Especially watch out for his Mega Breath move. Yeah, that is really powerful. You want to use Vivian, preferably, to hide and avoid it. So I'll get out Flurry here so I can show off her moves, which I haven't already. Oh. And that's the Poison Breath, which I can Super Guard usually. About half the time, I think. So, Flurry's Ultra Rank move, Dodgy Fog. Gotta tilt the control stick with good timing. And you become dodgy. And the more successes you have, the more turns you'll remain dodgy. So, on to spring jumping with Mario. Because I'm not using Power Bounce here, and spring jump otherwise is the best move I've got. HP would be nice, even though it's only 10. Oh well. Oh. Oh. Yeah, that's the Poison Breath. Okay, Super Rank move, Lip Lock. Hold A only when the light lights up. And when the light's off, obviously don't hold it, because the gouge will actually go down faster, really fast. And fill up the gouge, and Flurry will kiss the enemy, no matter how grotesque it is, and restore HP from it. So, continue spring jumping here. Gotta concentrate so I don't muck up the action commands. Oh, explosions again. I didn't hurt us that time. Oh! Ah, Super Guarded again! Getting pretty lucky. So, yeah, I'll show off one of Koops' moves as well. And it's kind of appropriate since we're fighting another dragon. Then I've got Koops out. I like to Super Guard the toe, by the way. Well, not Super Guard the toe. Spring Jump on the toe, because if I Spring Jump the nose, I'm more likely to fail the action commands. And the explosion did nothing again. Oh! The Stump, I can usually Super Guard that, but... failed that time. Oh! They really have it out for Koops, don't they? So, Koops' Super Rank move, Shell Shield. Press A with good timing in the center of the area. And the more successful you are, the less damaged the shell will be, and the more hits it can protect you from. And while it's on Mario, Mario's not going to take any damage from attacks. Rather useful moves, but I usually never find myself using it. Quah! You're tough meat, my little tasty morsels. But how will you fare against this? Whoa! Earthquake! Whoa! Completely shatters the shield. For 10, it does 10 damage and it can knock over Koops. Oh no! So I'll switch to Vivian. Oh, Poison Breath again. I actually equipped the Feeling Fine and Feeling Fine P badges, which will stop all status effects from afflicting you. Because that's very useful in this fight, especially so you don't get poisoned. So, continue attacking here. Spring Jump. Woohoo! By the way, that earthquake move that he does, Vivian and Flurry can actually avoid it because they're off the ground. Yeah, I'm full on HP anyway. Gwah! You are not the easy prey you appear to be. I would never be able to show my face again if I was bested by you whelps. Mostly because you're dead. So I will show you the true extent of my power. You will know my power, and whoa! Beefed up by 8 attack, jeez. Don't want to face that attack, so preferably you want Vivian out for this part. So you can use Veil. And I'm just going to get a quick attack in here. Very good. Now I'm going to hide like a sissy girl, because I do not want to take this attack. Mega Breath! Here it comes! Wow, that looks powerful all by itself. Go on! Do you understand my true power now? Not really, because I hid from it. But that attack will do 16 damage if you're not hidden. Whoa, he's gonna do it again! Jeez! Stop it. Spring Jump, I guess. So yeah, 16 damage. You'll really want to hide from that, preferably. Yeah, let's hide from it again. Whew. Thought I was gonna fail the action command, then I was really nervous. How can this be? Here he goes again. But he failed. I'm not gonna try and super guard that move, definitely. And the Amazing Days is making the audience fall asleep again. Great. Come back out now. Of course he gets another attack. Yeah, 8 damage. Not much at this point. So, power jump. I think we should be able to get him next turn. Shape Fist. Hopefully this won't take him out, because I know exactly how I want to finish this. So one more stamp. Oh! Didn't super got it. Well, you know what, Gloom Tale? I should be one you fear. Because in your tongue, I am known as Mario. Mushroom Born! Let's go! Yes! Those are words of power for you. No, is it true? Can I expire? Indeed you can. Lie on your back like the pathetic weakling you are. And 27 star points. Not as many as we usually expect from bosses, but I'm not complaining. It's still quite a lot. And the controller rumbles like crazy. And for our efforts, it barfs up a treasure chest. I don't want to touch it. It's just been in their stomach all this time. Oh well. It contains a star key, a strange star-shaped stone. But what do we do with it? Well, let's head back to the plaza and see if we can find out. And we're back in the plaza here, just healing from my well-earned victory. And now, we're going to use the boat panels so we can go to that tower back there. I wonder who put these boat panels here, mind you. Seems fairly recent. And the wood kind of clashes with all the stone that's lying around. But hey, this is just me being picky. So, resurface. And we'll head inside. Welcome to Riddle Tower, everyone! There are 8 rooms in this tower, each containing a puzzle, so we can gain rewards. And each room is going to have a plaque at the back of the room which will give you hints to solve the puzzles. This one, for example, 4 stones, twin stones. 2 are 1 and 1 is 2. The idea behind this room is it's linked to the room right above this one, and you've got to break blocks which are linked to the room above, so you can gain access to the switches and make a chest appear. So we'll go to the room above later. For now, I'm going to head to this room. And what does this plaque say? Beyond, 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 complete all 7, before, before. This actually confuses quite a bit of people because of the complete all 7 line. Some people might perceive that as you having to complete the first 7 puzzles first, but nope. That's just that's there to trick you, I guess. What you gotta do is focus on the beyond, 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 which means hit the fast switch 3 times, and then before, 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 hit the switch closest to the door twice. And for that, we get our first palace key. Alright, because that's our aim with solving these puzzles in these rooms, to collect 8 palace keys. So, we're going to head to the northeastern room next. Small room, what have we got? Oh, all you see isn't all there be. Stones have the powers of stars, that's irrelevant, touch it to pass through it. Touch it to pass through it indeed, because we can just walk right through the wall. Probably the easiest puzzle in this place. Get used to that animation, by the way, of the chest appearing. Repeat it just about all the time. So we'll pick up our second palace key. Alright. Next is the southeastern room of this floor. So, what does the plaque say? The unseen may yet be felt. Be it here, be it there. Be it felt? Well, there's actually a barrier here, so... let's get out Flurry, and reveal it with her powers. And here's our treasure chest, which contains our third palace key. So now, we're going to head to the second floor, where more puzzles await us. The second line of those plaques, by the way, there's a different phrase in each room, and when you unscramble them, you get a hidden sentence, which I'm actually going to include in the description if you're curious. Kinda cool. So, head to the northwestern room, and this is the room that links to the one below, with the blocks. Yeah, I'll read the plaque just so you can see it. So, hit the two stone ones in here, because those metal ones we can't actually break with our current hammer, as you can see. So yeah. You just gotta alternate between the rooms so you can hit the switches. And I want to head to the northeastern one next. I'm actually going in the order, actually, of the way the phrases are ordered. Straight on, straight onward, destroy all in your path. Destroy all in your path, And straight onward, so... that means we're going to use Bobbery to blow up a wall in front of us. Boom! I think Bobbery exploded prematurely there. Or it's just being glitchy. Can you work, please? Thank you. Don't know what that was about. But anyway, the chest is just in here, and Bobbery, you are on top of the chest! So, now on to the southwestern room of the second floor. Oh, avoid all these guys. Read the plaque. Let fall the weakest, and then build to the strongest. So that hint means that we're going to destroy these bones in order of their strength. Starting with the dull bones, then the red bones, now the dry bones, and finally the dark bones. And when you defeat the dark bones, you have to make a switch appear, I guess. I don't know why they designed it that way, actually. Did you have to have extra load time to make the chest show up? I don't know. It's kind of eerie, that sound, actually. Kind of sounds like a zombie rising from the grave. I guess that was the idea. Ugh. Anyways, palace key. And now we're going to head into the final room, the southwestern room on floor 2. Okay, and the final plaque says, the shy one hides his shape, the shy one hides his face. Shy, eh? Well, we've experienced shy ones before, and we make them appear with Vivian. Have to wait a little bit so the switch can fully appear. Ooh, and the chest appears. So, we'll pick up our 6th palace key. Now the 2 remaining keys we want are in the rooms with the blocks and the switches, so head down to the one on the first floor now. And here we are in the block room on the first floor, northwestern room, so we can break that block so we can hit the switch on the top floor. But more importantly, we'll hit the switch on this floor, reveal the chest, cutscenes, and obtain our 7th palace key. Now I'll see you in the room directly above this one. And we're here, and the switch is right next to the door. So have to watch the animation one last time. Resident Evil. Anyways, open the chest and obtain our final palace key. So in this part we've accumulated a star key and 8 palace keys. But what do we do with them? Well, there's one last floor to Riddle Tower, which we shall venture up to next time on Paper Mario: The 1000-Year Door. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you all then.